Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. So today's topic will be how to save your time and do the things that actually matter in your life. So why I come to this topic today? Because for many years, I've been trying and doing things that don't really matter for myself or doesn't benefit me or my growth in long term. Means that the more that I use the things that I used to do, when I thought about it, there was no growth coming from there. There were no improvement coming from the time I spent on doing things that I did, which means I'm wasting a lot of time. But why am I doing that? So what's the reason behind that? And I am on that journey to discover what is the real cause of what I'm doing, why I decide to spend time on things that doesn't matter, doesn't benefit me. So what I find out is shocking. And I think most of us, if you know me, and if you grow or you are growing up in a same demographic or similar demographic like me, you understand that in this culture, Asian culture or Eastern culture, we are family orientated. So we are obeying and also take our parents' opinion or what they say seriously. And what we do is we're gonna do what they say. We're going to follow what they want us to do. So as a result, we have been built to follow orders. We have been built to give support. And we are not being trained to voice out, right? Because when you do voice out in Eastern demographic or culture background, you get discipline, right? So-called discipline, and also what they say, teaching my own child, right? That's what we say about our kids when we try to make them follow the order, make them follow the words that we're trying to convey and ask them to do. And we have been trained to follow, to be a good follower, to be a very obedient type of people. Like we are trained to be obedient around elders. And as for that result, comes to this people-pleasing mentality. And with that people-pleasing mentality, we are actually leading ourselves to wanting to please people, wanting to impress others so that they can validate us, like our elders, our parents, or people that are in our life, maybe our grandparents or things like that. They are older than us, they have more experience than us, so we need to listen to them. We are built to listen to orders and do what they say. In some way, that was a good thing. Okay, we learn how to get through hard things that we don't like to do. But in some way, we lose our confidence. So with that cultural influence, like we are going to have low confidence because the decision wasn't us to make, right? We don't have choice or choices that we can pick and choose what we want to do, like the Westerners do, because they have choice. They used to make choice. They used to make a decision, no matter good or bad, right? They make the decision, and that is what makes them like have more courage to try the new things, right? More able to absorb to the environment, have more open mind. Like we often say, like the Western people, they have a very open mind. Right? That is the words that we say in our place when we were still kids. I used to hear friends, elders said, "Oh, Westerner, they have a very open mind." So it all makes sense now. After we realize that they make their own choice, they make their own decision since they was a little kid. I mean, they have more chance to do that than Eastern Asian, right? And that makes them a more independent and risk-taking. They have that personality because of that, right? Places can be affecting the future of children, right? That is the fact. So after I find out all of this and the problem that I had is I can't break out of this wanting people to approve me, to tell me the decision that I made is good. I need people to tell me that I was right before I can make any decision. Right? So you would think that is very bad, right? It is very bad. I'm in no control of my future because I don't think that I have control. And that's a mindset that we all have if we are coming from East Asian country or being brought up with a more traditional family that have their own point of view for the society or where they come from. And most of it because of the life that they have. And most of our parents are, after World War II, they are struggling. And most probably they are working class people, like working hard to build out a country. That they have no time to think about, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to have my own thought, I want to start my own business. Right? All they can do that is reasonable is to work and get paid and feed their kids. And the cycle begins when they teach their kids to live the same way as them. And we are that victim of the time. There's no doubt that we are, and there's no way we can run away from that. Right? So why do I bring this up? Because I want you guys to accept that this is where I am, and accept you yourself for where you are right now, which you have the belief of, I can't decide this is too risky, and I have fear around decision making. I have doubt, a lot of doubt about myself. This is me, right? I have a lot of doubt. And for those of you who have all of these things that I mentioned, right, you are being brought up most probably in a very conservative family, where your family value is to work hard, get a job, get to school, and have your own family, and so on. Right? That is their value. But now you find out that you have this blockage in you, and you can't get past all of that. But deep inside of you, you think that this is not me. This is not what I meant to do. I have better things to do. I have the so-called like a calling, a purpose that has been knocking my door, okay? Knocking my heart. For example, like if you are doing your job, you are working, and it doesn't feel right. You get the pay, you get to buy the things you want, but there is something that is missing, that is your happiness. Okay, that is your, I believe, is the true purpose or true calling of your life. No matter what it is, what you like to do. And you are the one who is going to figure that out. And I'm not the one who is going to tell you what to do. But I'm here to tell you guys that if you had that rush of the feeling that you are something more than you are right now, you probably is. And you want to go into that more deeper, understand your feelings, your callings more. Right? Let's say if you don't listen to it, you are doing the job day by day and get what you want. You get the pay that you want, right? You raise a family, and then something happened. For example, this is what I experienced, okay? I think that in a working environment, if you're working for a boss, when you get older, there's always a replacement for you. You think that you have skill, okay? But the truth is you will be replaced. Right? Nothing is forever. Nothing is predictable other than yourself. And when I think of that, like a feeling start to rush out of me. And I was thinking, what is it in for me? For me to do the things that I don't really like to do, but it is necessary for me to earn that money, right? I need that thing, that money to sustain my life. But what's the point in long term if I keep on lying to myself that I am living the life that I want? I'm actually not. I'm not living the life that I want because I follow orders. I do the things that I don't like to do. I follow the order that I don't agree on. Right? And that long term has given me the dissatisfaction of my life. I feel that I don't have happiness in me. I feel down. I feel that I was being controlled and manipulated to do things that I don't want to do. And that is when I start to go into the whole self-help things, self-discovery, meditation. But anyway, guys, we have to break out of that mindset. Okay, the mindset that our parents or our elders, our grandparents, that has injected into our brain. Right? They put this information, program our mind to follow their own logic at their time. But it's not logic in our time. For example, why? Working hard is good, but in this digital age, as we are moving all the things online, we have to adapt to online, to connection, right, to the internet, to the Web3. And another example would be, I'm recently start to invest in cryptocurrency because I think that this is the future. But before this, when I was in a working environment, I was thinking that earning the paper money, the currency, is the main goal of my life. But when I jump out of that environment that I was in, which is like working 9 to 5, I start to want to discover something new. What is the future? I ask myself. And not many of the people now going into crypto. It's something new, maybe 10 years or more, like a Bitcoin things. But the other things that are coming with it is the thing of within 10 years. And we are so caught up in the environment now, which is earn money monthly and save money. And all of that is losing value because, like I said before, in the time our parents are born, right? Their era, for example, that maybe 1950 to 1970, right? This is the example, okay? Our parents born on that day, which make me around 30 to 40 years old. Their thought is go into industry because the industry is booming, right? They want workers, they want someone that can work hard, and then develop the working hard skill, and then make life out of it. So we get birth, okay? Then they teach us the way that he's taught in the factory, in the way they work for their boss. And everything has its time, okay? And industrial age is going to end because machine is going to, replace the people in the factory, right? This is happening. This is not like I make out this story. So more people will lose their job, apparently, in recent years, or after these few years, okay, where AI, robots, getting better and better, they can replace the job that human can do. And that makes me think about life more seriously, because this is my life. This is the future that I'm in right now. So what I can do, right? So I start to invest and look into cryptocurrency because I think that this is the future. This is the things that we will have as transaction when we go into another era. I'm not going to go into the detail, But to summarize it, we will enter the era of cryptocurrency. We will trade there. We will use it as a currency. And everything will be moved online. And that's what I thought. That's the summary. You guys can go search it out and do some homework to understand it more. And we have to break out of this mindset, okay? We have to enter a new era with the world is changing. Like, we can't stay on the industrial area anymore. Era. Like, we have to move to another era. The online version of the new era. And embrace that and really benefit from it. So without able to think clearly, to realize that we can't break out of our zone, we will not have the initiative to change. So having the thought to leave that job, right, is an awakening. It's something that not every one of us will do, and will have the courage to do, because of all of the mindset, or conditioning that our parents, our teachers had put inside of us. So this video is to encourage you all. Okay, we have to let go of the past. We have to embrace the future, because moving forward will be the only way for us to flourish as a human. And I feel sad about the people in my years. They don't really get into knowing how things really work. They are not able to move on. They are stuck in their current situation because of the mindset that they have. I'm very, very sad for most of the people. And to open that door of wisdom, right? For me, again, all of this, I think that is wisdom. We can't buy it. We only can discover it by wanting to learn and wanting to improve. And there's a good saying that if you are ready, your teacher will appear. And I think for now, it's never been easier to learn online because of the availability of information. And that's why I'm going into this whole thing: YouTube, coaching, teaching. I'm moving myself online. Like, as a middle-aged man. But most of the people won't do it. They won't even have the courage to think about stopping the things on their hand, because they can't afford to do that. And I'm very, very upset and disappointed that many of us will be like that. At least not me. For the people that are watching this and you feel the same way, like you can't really overcome the place that you are in right now, the mindset that you have right now have to change. You have to think about future. You have to think about what will happen in the future, for example. And will you be able to survive with the things that you have? If the answer is no, you and me, everyone that is watching this, need to change the approach to life, right? It's that easy. And you need to find the courage to do that. And to let go of the past knowledge or perception that you have in order to receive what is new. Right? The first thing to overcome yourself is yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, your concept of life, your thought of what is life. That you have to change all of that mindset that you have in order to have the new mindset and develop it. Right? Because the future is the new things that you didn't know. And only when you accept that the future is not the things that you are doing right now, or you're currently force yourself to do, you will change. There's no way that you wouldn't change, because you see no future. You see there's no advantage of you staying the same at the place that you are at right now. You can't see that future. You can't see that improvement. You can't see that happiness and satisfaction. It's time to move on, guys. Move on. And I'll end this video now. You guys that are staying with me until now, congratulations. This is the first step to realize that what you have to do. And take your first step. Okay? It can be through picking some books, self-development books for reading. Right? For example, I have this book with me right now. So I'm going to share with you, Outliers. I'm halfway through, but some of the things that I show you just now are from this book. Right? It says that the place that you are coming in, like your culture, your parents, what years they're born, they affect you personally on your growth, on the things that you are doing right now or you are good at. And I still going to read that through because it opened my eyes to another level. I think that it makes sense. Okay, the more time you spend with doing things on the time that you have born, right, you will become good at that thing. So read the book, pick up the book and read, and start expand your mindset, expand your concept of life. And that's how we change. I'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, please like this video or subscribe to my channel so that I can continue doing this for all the people, because I care and love you guys. That's why this whole channel is here. Everyone deserves a chance to live a better life. Me, you, people you love, we all deserve, and we can choose the life that we want to live. Peace.